Why would I switch if I'm already chosen? How Dr. Wyatt had to check if it's broken.
How could I miss? How could I miss? How could I trip? How could I trip? Why would I miss? Why would I miss?
Why would I carry the burden when I know you stay in the gym?
Stay in the gym.
How could I lose myself when you already gave me the win?
Win.
I was made for this. I was made for this. I was made for this. Hopped out the whip, I was made for this. I was made for this. I was made for this. Why would I believe a lie when I was made for this? My life wasn't moving, stuck in a cycle, thought I couldn't do it. Yeah, against me, I kept making excuses. Who did I think I was fooling? It got bad, so I still got ruthless. I had to open the Bible and use it. I had to open the Bible and prove it. Cut off the old and I started recouping. They gon' look up at me and then look up at you and say, how did he do it? Like, how did he do it? They gon' look at discretion and see all the misses, say, how did he do it? Like, how did he do it? They gon' look at addiction and see all the missing, like, how did he do it? Like, how did he do it? When I went back to God, he went gave me the sauce and it's how I'ma do it. I was made for this. I was made for this. I was made for this. Hopped out the whip, I was made for this. I was made for this. I was made for this. Why would I believe a lie when I was made for this? See, I'm walking in faith, I don't walk with a blick. Devil, he tripping, can't scratch by the jig. I was made in his image, I know I'm legit. I got treasure in heaven, I know that I'm rich. I don't even care about the number one pick. We lit, all of my brothers we win. See how we conquer in sin, walking in love. Kingdom of God from the room. I was made for this. I was made for this. I was made for this. Hopped out the whip, I was made for this. I was made for this. I was made for this. Why would I believe a lie when I was made for this? When I was made for this. Why would I switch if I'm already chosen? How Dr. Wyatt had to check if it's broken.
How could I miss? How could I miss? How could I trip? How could I trip? Why would I miss? Why would I miss?
Why would I carry the burden when I know you stay in the gym?
Stay in the gym.
How could I lose myself when you already gave me the win?
Win.
I was made for this. I was made for this. I was made for this. Hopped out the whip, I was made for this. I was made for this. I was made for this. Why would I believe a lie when I was made for this? My life wasn't moving, stuck in a cycle, thought I couldn't do it. Yeah, against me, I kept making excuses. Who did I think I was fooling? It got bad, so I still got ruthless. I had to open the Bible and use it. I had to open the Bible and prove it. Cut off the old and I started recouping. They gon' look up at me and then look up at you and say, how did he do it? Like, how did he do it? They gon' look at discretion and see all the misses, say, how did he do it? Like, how did he do it? They gon' look at addiction and see all the missing, like, how did he do it? Like, how did he do it? When I went back to God, he went gave me the sauce and it's how I'ma do it. I was made for this. I was made for this. I was made for this. Hopped out the whip, I was made for this. I was made for this. I was made for this. Why would I believe a lie when I was made for this? See, I'm walking in faith, I don't walk with a blick. Devil, he tripping, can't scratch by the jig. I was made in his image, I know I'm legit. I got treasure in heaven, I know that I'm rich. I don't even care about the number one pick. We lit, all of my brothers we win. See how we conquer in sin, walking in love. Kingdom of God from the room. I was made for this. I was made for this. I was made for this. Hopped out the whip, I was made for this. I was made for this. I was made for this. Why would I believe a lie when I was made for this? When I was made for this.
GTTC. Sound check. Let's do it. We got about 45 minutes. Let's get right to it. For those that didn't see it in the comment, I'm only here for a minute. I'm only here till 2 o'clock today. Oh, I heard it all. I heard it all. I read your mind. You was like, oh, no, Wyatt, no. Someone was in the background like, good. I can't stand being here anyway. That's what they saying. Meanwhile, tagging people. I told y'all. Anyway, what's good? How we doing? How was everybody's weekend? Today feels like Monday to me. Yeah, but it's actually Tuesday, going into the holidays. I was surprised with a visit from my daughter. She was not supposed to be here until tomorrow. So it was weird because she almost messed things up because she showed up while I was gone. And then almost, I ain't gonna lie. I gotta be honest with y'all. Some of y'all gonna be ready to call 241 kids on me. They still do that? I doubt it. I doubt it. But anyway, my daughter surprised us. Like I was out of town, and my daughter, we're not supposed to pick my daughter up in Cincinnati for the holidays till Wednesday. Okay, at the airport, same place, the time, regular scheduled flight. She showed up on us while we were gone, while I was out of town. Showed up at the house, the whole nine. She got the code to the house with the alarm and the whole nine. So she did what she did. She called herself being slick. Her and my oldest daughter, they like to play these little games on us now. And they would like to surprise me and shock me and all that. So my daughter is at home while I'm out of town. When I get back, I'm like, I know I had the alarm and stuff on. I don't understand what's going on. It just felt different. It felt like somebody was at the house. You know what I'm saying? So I pull up at the crib. There's too much shit going on in the world right now for me not to be ready. You understand? For me to be ready if something happened. I always got my side on me. My side, bang. So my daughter did some things, and she called herself being slick, like hiding and all this old shit. She ain't supposed to be here for another 2-3 days. And she almost got shot. You can't come up in the Wyatt estate, in the Wyatt residency, and surprise me. Don't do that. That's a bad idea to my children, to anybody. That's a really bad idea in 2024 to walk up in somebody's crib and or be in there, and I don't know, or you don't know if somebody, you don't know who it is in your crib or whatever. And she surprised me. They jump out and all that old shit. And I have my hand on the trigger. I have my hand on my hip, like, oh shit, nap. It's 2024. It's too much going on. Home invasions and all type of stuff is real out here. So I was in a world of panic for a minute, and I looked at her and I'm like, oh, Trinity. Oh, yeah. Hey, baby, I'm happy to see you, but we're gonna have a conversation. I'm from a place where, home invasions don't turn out too well. they get you tied up, and it just they don't work out. So I'm like, baby, we're gonna have a conversation. I know you meant good. What's up, David Herring? He says, cap, glasses, towel, mug, mic, hoodie. Let's go. I'm with you on that. Let's get to it. But yeah, my baby shocked me. Sorry I wasn't here, but I was traveling. I was getting back to Cincinnati because we're doing our family. I go, as much winter as I do is only holidays in the city of Cincinnati. I'll come here for Thanksgiving every other and pretty much every Christmas. But that's slowing down because I don't really have, all of your relatives that were here that really meant something to you. Everybody's getting older. And everybody can do without seeing your ass. You know what I mean? Everybody can do without seeing you. Like, as we get older, the time flies. So it's like I seen you last Christmas, and it don't seem that long ago. So we can go every other Christmas now. So, I'm at the point now where, the nephews and the cousins and all that, they getting older, and, you don't really have to go shopping for them. I was just telling my wife earlier yesterday, I was like, you looking online to buy gifts and shit for kids that's 13, 14, 15 years. They don't want to open up anything but an envelope. You understand? Like, don't buy them a gift. The hell with all that. Let's slide $20 in an envelope. That's what little boys want. I don't know what girls want. All right, I don't know. When I was a little boy and I went to the house with the family, I'm talking about, your grannies and all that, your aunts, aunt grannies and all that, and cousins. I just wanted envelopes. I didn't want to open up a GI Joe. I didn't want to open up, a big box, a little box. I didn't want that. I just wanted something. I just wanted an envelope. I didn't care what the envelope said, the card that's in. I didn't care about any of that. I take the envelope. Where give me some I can kind of make an example. I take the envelope, tear it open, and shake it, and whatever fell out, that's what I got. $5, $10. That's what it was about. I just wanted the envelope. And all it said was Happy Christmas, Merry Christmas, or whatever. I know it said the same shit every year. So that's what I wanted. I wanted cash. I had to tell my wife, please stop ordering stuff. Stop ordering it and drop it off at the door and all that. These kids don't want little trucks, little G.I. Joe grips and all. They don't want that. The little boys that I know, 12 years old, 11 years old, 13, they want cash. Hold hard cash. Now, fellas, I think you can contest to that. I think you would agree to what I'm saying. Little boys want cash. Little girls, I'm assuming these days in 2024, I would think that they would want cash as well. But I could be wrong. Now, let me explain something to you real fast. I have to leave at 2 o'clock because I have a call that I have to get on at 2:15 today. Maybe I'll share what that call is if the call goes right. You know what I mean? I don't mind sharing some of the things, my ups and downs in life and business. I don't mind sharing it. But I have a very important call that I have to get on that's scheduled for 2:15. So I have to leave here at 2 o'clock so I can prepare myself for this particular Zoom call that I've been preparing myself for all weekend. So I'm ready to hear what I need to do to move on in the next phase of this thing that I've been that's been on my back and shoulders. I'm ready to execute it. And today at 2:15, I will learn what my next step is to be able to do so. So we don't have much time today. And let's try to keep it real. Let's try to keep it Gucci today. Let's try to keep it I don't want to say positive because real stuff can't always be positive. And I'm not going to sit here and pump fake. Y'all know that's one thing I have not utilized this platform to do is to pump fake and try to act like, okay, that ain't really a problem when I know it is, when I know there's a problem. But, I just try to keep it 100. And in doing so, sometimes you come off as Downer Debbie or you come off as the negative one or whatever. Sometimes I believe that in order to cure a problem, you can't psych a cancer patient. I've had the two people that I love the most in this world both die of cancer. My mother and my grandmother both had cancer-related deaths. And the one thing that the doctor had to do with me is always explain to me what I needed to know, not what I wanted to hear. And I understood that. I understood that sometimes, the cure to these problems is things that we don't want to hear. And I'm accustomed to that. So don't misinterpret how I cover these topics that I talk about each day and each month or week or however you want to classify it. It might not sound good what I say. I mean, can you imagine a doctor telling me about my mom and her cancer? How is he or she going to explain that in a good way? No, tell me what I need to know so I'll be prepared and I can deal with it. And that's what we need to hear a little bit more of if you truly here to solve problems. If you're here just to be part of the problem and continuously enable the problem, then you just continue to do what you've been doing because it's been decades of it. Okay, it's been decades of it. And then the doctor, like I can't blame the doctor for his diagnosis of the cancer and give him my family a certain time frame to stay alive. He didn't create cancer. He can't cure it. He can't do nothing but what he does. So why should I be mad at the doctor? I can't be mad at the doctor for telling me what I needed to know. No. I don't play the blame game like that. So you get what you get over here. And some of us love it. Some of us love it. And then some of us love to hate it, which blows my mind. I don't understand why someone would. I don't know. I find myself puzzled with personalities of other people sometimes. I don't understand. I can't watch something that I don't agree with the whole slate. I mean, I can find some topics that I agree with different platforms or whatever, and I can ride for only so long. And then when it gets to that blame game, I can't. I can't. So those that are here with us and been here with us for the ride, I appreciate you. I know everybody that comes in here does not agree with me on everything. I know that. And that would be ridiculous because I don't agree with everything from everybody. It would be ridiculous. That wouldn't be authentic. That wouldn't be real. But I think there's genuine love here. There's a few that throw a few stones and, fall back and just see who gonna fall or what's gonna fall off their stone hitting the building. There's a few that do that, and that's cool. I've learned that's what it is in this game. Okay. That all being said, let me bring up something real fast before I move on. I was watching the news yesterday, local news of Cincinnati for my out of town people. I'm sorry. We live in Cincinnati, Ohio. Cincinnati, Ohio, for my East Coast friends, it's like Washington, D.C. and Baltimore and Virginia. Okay, you can live in Cincinnati and you can probably walk to 3 different states. Ohio being one of the states. So you can walk to Indiana. You can walk to Kentucky and be from Ohio. So that's how it is in DC. You can do the same thing with Virginia. You can do the same thing with Washington, DC. You could do this, you could do that in Baltimore. It's just, they're that close, they're that close. So I want to say that when I say local, that's what I meant to my out of town people. I'm in Cincinnati. Locally, I just discovered by watching the news that they are opening up weed dispensaries in Kentucky. And this is what I don't understand. Somebody try to tell me how this shit gonna work out. How is this fair that they were able to open? They're gonna open up four dispensaries. 4 out of 4,000 applicants. Now, somebody tell me who chose those 4, and how did those 4 get in over 4,000? Okay, because out of 4,000 entities, these are businesses. You couldn't be an individual. You had to be a business, an established sole proprietorship or LLC or whatever. You had to be a real business, and you had to have a business plan. You had to have a lease in place. You had to express to them in your business plan how you were going to sustain your business for, I believe, a 5-year period. How in the hell did they select 4 businesses out of 4,000? They selected 1% of the applicants. How did I get so lucky? It ain't they named it a lottery, Stephen Speed, but how that don't even match the selection process. So if you drop your name in the lottery and they pull your name, so now you have to show them how you're going to stay in business. And if you don't meet the category, if you don't meet the expectations, so now they take you out of that lottery. You lost that spot and they redraw a new business name. Come on, man. This is how politicians roll. This is how come on, man. Are we that dense to believe that 1% was selected and they got it right? Come on, man. You're going to tell me there's no affiliations? Is that what you want me to believe? When I know how backdoor business deals go and I know how come on, bro. You're going to tell me that 4,000 companies, businesses, and let's give it the benefit of the doubt. 500 of them are trash. 500 of them probably wouldn't even qualify. They're probably just missing the mark all the way. And that's just a made up number from me because if I'm just doing the law of averages, okay? 500 of those 4,000 businesses probably have no business even filling out an application. It's some dude in his mama's basement who got 4 plants over there lined up, and he's using his mama's address, and he's using apartment number 2 for the basement. All right, that don't qualify. But how do you get 4,000 businesses to apply for 4 spots? And you think, I just don't think that they shot it straight. Okay, it's hard for me to believe, because if you look at how the industry is moving in other states, I think you'll find common names involved in that type of business, and they're all connected politically some kind of way. They're either preachers or some shit like that in the areas, or you know what I mean? They have some influence in the area. They're connected to somebody some kind of way. I shouldn't have said preachers. I should have said friends of preachers, or they're connected some kind of way. Okay, they just have some type of connection to the community in an influential kind of way. That's usually how I go. Go to Colorado. If you don't think I know what I'm talking about, I've traveled enough to understand what's going on. Go to Las Vegas. All right. Go to Colorado. Go to some of these states where this type of stuff has been going on for years, and then they gradually, saturate the market with because it's just a matter of maybe 3 years, maybe 4 years before those dispensaries, they'll have them all over the place in Kentucky here soon. All right. But the money grab has to happen within 2 to 3 years. That's how they get the money. And then they'll depend on the tax base of it once they saturate the market full of these dispensaries. Okay. That's what's going to happen. That's what happened in almost every state. So I just need somebody to give me a good common sense answer to how they only came up with 4 dispensaries out of 4,000 businesses that opted for this, for this position. I just don't think it doesn't sit well with me. I don't know what it is. I think there could have been a different process. When you say it's a lottery, that's an easy way of saying you can't prove how we selected these. I already know. Politicians tend to have they have their greasy ways of doing things, so I could say. They have their word plays and things of that nature, and it erases any involvement that they may have personally. That's fine. You can believe it if you want to. One thing I want to share. I'm over that. Let's go to something super, super positive. I want to share this. Like I said, for those that are just getting here or just got here, let me just say this to you. I'm only here till 2:00 today. I will not be here tomorrow. Tomorrow is Mrs. Wyatt's birthday, and I got plans. I can't go out to eat and all that. We don't go out to eat on her birthday anymore because we discovered that it wastes our money when we go to these nice fine dining restaurants at night on our birthday, because the next day is Thanksgiving. You know what I mean? The next day is Thanksgiving. So, I was cool when she was shitting. We go to dinner and we doing this and we doing that, and why don't we just chill? Because like my birthday is December the 6th. Our birthdays are like a week apart. All right. Her birthday is November the 27th, being tomorrow. My birthday is probably like a week or so later, which is December the 6th. So what we do is we tend to, the last few years, about 5 years or so now, we have been combining the birthday gifts, like hit the spa and, kind of, we used to go to Chicago and spend our birthdays in Chicago and just kind of make it a Chicago type of a birthday trip. But since Chicago is off the hook and ain't doing, I don't really mess with Chicago right this minute. And I'll get into that later. But anyway, yeah, we're not gonna go to dinner or anything tomorrow like that. We're gonna do something different. We have some things lined up, and eating a steak dinner is just not it anymore. Why go to Jags and spend $200-300 on some food, and then the next day I'm about to eat turkey and dressing and all this old stuff? I don't want to be full for tomorrow, and I definitely don't want to pay 2 times, 3 times what I'm normally paying. That makes sense, right? Well, let me just say this to you. It wasn't me being cheap. My wife brought it up. My wife said, no, see, this is what happened when you got the right partner. You know what I'm saying? She don't want you to mess your money up. So she was like, no, let's do something else. You could just, she don't ever want anything. So I'm like, okay, well, we'll get something going. Chicago was perfect because that's a trip. That's a gift within itself. We were talking about going to New York, but now we would have to fly back to Cincinnati the next day for Thanksgiving. All that travel during the holidays. It's too much coughing and sneezing and all that shit going on at the airports. I'd rather not travel during the holiday seasons. I just don't do it. All right. So all I'm saying to you is today we're done at 2:00. We got about 27 minutes left. All right. I will not be here tomorrow because it's my wife's birthday. And then on Thanksgiving, if you think I'm going to be here for Thanksgiving, if you are here for Thanksgiving, something wrong with you. You need a hug. All right. You need some people. You need some other shit going on in your life. If you think I'm going to be here on Thanksgiving and we're going to sit here and talk, no, that's not going to happen this year, nor next year. Or, I don't think that's ever been in the schedule for Wyatt Live since its existence. All right. Just letting everybody know, and if you don't mind, She said this. Alethea said this is some BS, bro. I know. What y'all gonna do? Sitting at the damn turkey dinner, at the table, eating y'all shit, listening to Wyatt live. That don't even make sense. That they capping. You know that's cap. You would not do that. Turn Wyatt on. Turn Wyatt on. Let's say the prayer before we eat, and then cut Wyatt on. Shit. I ain't trying to mess nobody's Thanksgiving up. Because y'all know y'all be in y'all feelings when I get to talking over here. y'all know I don't want to put anybody in a bad mood. Sea Breeze, what's good, sis? She said, I'm assuming you're out on Friday too. You know, I don't know because I can't say it on air right now, but I do have situations. I can't do anything for my wife the day before her birthday, which is today. And we can't do anything the day of because the next day is Thanksgiving. So just to let you guys know, and I won't say it real loud because she may hear me, but I have intention where she doesn't know, but yeah, she's packing a bag. Fellas know what it is. She packing a bag and she don't know where she going, but we going to New York. She don't want to hear it. We're gonna go to New York on Friday, you know what I'm saying, and do New York instead of Chicago this year. She don't know it though. This is a surprise. All right. So if she find out, one of y'all told her, because my kids know how to keep secrets. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna tell her. They just gonna make sure she packed the right clothes, and they know where we're going. So they're gonna make sure that when her bag is packed properly. Don't bring no swimming suits. We're not going to the beach. Don't do no shit like that. Don't waste swimming suit space. You know what I'm saying? Don't waste swimming suit. Don't even do it. Pack some shoes in that spot. You know what I mean? I got too many places. I got to get the juniors. I got to get to a couple places that I haven't been to in a couple years now. And I've been, wanting to go eat and do some things in New York. And a little bit of shopping and get some things done for my wife's birthday. It's a special birthday for her. Y'all don't need to know. She just turned 40. We 40 this year. We 40 this year. All right. So that all being said, let me go to the phone lines before I get into my topic. Let me see. Let me stretch off the weed. I talked about the weed, and then let me go to the phone lines, and then I'll get as much in as I possibly can before 2 p.m. That leaves us about 24 minutes. Callers, please limit your calls to a minute and a half so I can get on to what I got to get on to. Let's go to the phone lines. Good afternoon, caller. This is Wyatt. Who am I speaking with? Uh-oh, hold on, caller. My bad. Let me cut you all the way up. Can you hear me?
Yeah, it is me, man.
Hey, what's up, twin? What's going on, brother? How you doing today?
How dare you not? You don't never give us no info. You tell us late when you go come on and all that, and then you don't pop on. No Wyatt show today and all that. Yeah, I'm about to get on your nerves. Man, how dare you not go to my land, man? My city.
I ain't messing with
Chicago.
Chicago.
Go to Chicago?
The hell no.
You saying you going to New York, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm telling. What's your wife's info, man? I'm telling.
Man, you got me messed up.
No, Wyatt,
I'm
joking,
here, bro.
man.
I got a light just went out. I'm listening to you, though, brother. Go ahead.
I thought we was going to listen to you Thanksgiving or something, man.
Say it again.
I thought we was going to be able to listen to your Thanksgiving.
Well, I won't be here for Thanksgiving, bro. You more than welcome to come to my page and just stare at it. I won't be here.
I'm a clown you on that page.
My bad, man. I got some issues going on with my lights and stuff, man. But what's going on, twin? What's on your mind, man?
Man, I can't call it 4,000 out of, and they pick 4 white.
Hey, bro.
I ain't never heard none of that. That's the state of hoes and blows, ain't it?
Hey, man, all I know is some payola. Payola got to be going on, bro. There's no way that they only have 4 spots, and they have what they call a lottery for 4 dispensaries in Kentucky, bro. I ain't buying that.
I can't believe that. 4 spots and 4,000 applications.
Yeah,
whatever.
I ain't buying that.
All right. Tell your wife happy birthday. You and your family have a good Thanksgiving, man.
You too, man. Are you
Be
in Cincinnati?
blessed,
Are you going home for Thanksgiving? Are you going to Chicago for Thanksgiving?
We supposed to went to Gallenberg, but something came up.
So why you all upset at me because I don't go to Chicago for Thanksgiving and your ass ain't even there?
Well, since my mom and them died and maybe my sister and them passed,
you gotta hit me with that.
Different, man.
You gotta hit me with that.
Yeah, it's been different, man. It ain't the same, right?
It
ain't the same, man.
Yeah.
It is. So
nah, I can't fight you on that. I can't fight you on that.
You be safe, man. Hurry up, shawty, before I do something to you. You ready? You on the phone or something? Hey, shawty, you on the phone? Oh. All right, dear Wyatt, I'm gonna holler at you, man.
Right,
hey, what's up?
Now he know we only got so much time, and he trying to talk to a girl while we sitting here. He trying to holler at a female while we know we on a little short time today. Guys, I'm sorry, man, but my lights then went out. I'm having some problems here. I'm thinking I'm being sabotaged a little bit here. I got one light. If this light go out, it's gonna go dark. If the screen go dark, it's because my lights went out. I don't know what's going on. But no, Twin gonna holler at me because I won't go to Chicago, but his ass going to Gatlinburg. So how you gonna be mad at me? Yeah, I seen Roz, did you hear him? He's sitting up picking up something. He's sitting snagging one. And he know we on ball time. Hey, Shawty, he on the phone with me. Shawty, come here. Yo. Girl. Hey, why? Hold on a second. He put me on hold. Where this dude? Twin different. Twin is different. What's good, man? All right, so listen, man, I got something. Let me run this and I'm gonna try to get my lights right. I got something I want y'all to see real fast. Who was that? Was that CK who was taking his dates and stuff to Red Lobster? Where was CK taking his dates? Red Lobster, right? Did y'all hear that Red Lobster is on a comeback? You know, Red Lobster was in the Frisch's Big Boy category for a little while. Yeah. Yeah, they hit the bankruptcy court and has some financial issues, some financial problems. Sorry about that, guys. Is everybody's screen? Okay, just wanted to make sure. So Red Lobster is on a bounce back. Let me see how much time. I got about 15 minutes. Let's talk about this for a second, and then I'm going to get to something that I think is important that I can relay. I can lick my wounds and relay and maybe bounce back on Monday and talk about it. But check this out. I want you to watch this clip real fast while I try to get my my lights and stuff back up. My apologies. Check this out real fast. Talking about Red Lobster, they're on the bounce back. Did you hear that they just hired a 35-year-old CEO? A 35-year-old CEO to reorganize a $70 million sorry about that. $70 million bankruptcy. Check this out. I want y'all to see this. I'm so proud. I want y'all to see this. Check it out.
Can be the greatest comeback in the history of the restaurant industry. Can be the greatest comeback in the history of the restaurant industry.
This is Damola Adamolican.
Let's do it.
Red Lobster's new CEO. After decades of declining sales and a promotion that was a little too popular,
Ultimate Endless Shrimp is here with a limited time flavor drop.
The 35-year-old was hired by private equity firm Fortress to lead Red Lobster out of
bankruptcy,
more than $1 billion in debt, a serious financial pinch,
and back to profitability. It's worked before. He revitalized P.F. Chang's during COVID. Fortress hopes he can do the same for America's oldest seafood chain. I spoke to the new CEO at a Red Lobster in Orlando to learn what it will take to save the chain from sinking. So I actually had dinner here last night.
Oh, did you?
And I have to say, one of the things I first noticed was the banner outside, basically like, we're open. America, we are open. Are you doing that throughout your fleet of restaurants, basically to kind of get past the bankruptcy?
That was done before I took over. The signs are still there. You're correct. I think at some point you want to address the elephant in the room, but you want to do it in a way that better reminds people of why they want to come to you in the first place.
The elephant in the room is Red Lobster's bankruptcy. When Red Lobster filed, it was over $1 billion in debt and had to close over 100 stores in 2024. Now with $70 million from Fortress, Adam Mulliken has a lot to do. What's your to-do list look like?
Well, number one was to build the executive team. To run a great business, you need great leaders.
Over the past few years, Red Lobster has cycled.
Can be the greatest comeback in the history of the restaurant industry.
Oh, I can't wait to eat me some Red Lobster. Okay, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I can't wait to eat Red Lobster. All I'm going to do is go in Red Lobster and order the biscuits. Give me some bread. I don't eat seafood. I'm not a seafood eater. I don't eat crabs and oysters. I'm not a seafood eater. Okay, it's not my thing. But now I think I might have to support Red Lobster, because for them to give a 35-year-old cat a chance, it's not like they're doing him any favors. This is a smart dude. This is a smart cat. This guy's not up there. They're not doing him any favors. This guy right here he pulled magic out to save some companies. You understand what I'm saying? And he's a very intelligent guy. And I can't wait to see him succeed. I can't wait for him to turn over Red Lobster. Now, I remember there was a Red Lobster, if I'm not mistaken. Wasn't there a Red Lobster up in Bond Hill? Is it still there? The Bond Hill one? And somebody and they it used to be across the street from Woodward High School, or was that Captain D's or some old shit? But I could have sworn there was a Red Lobster up there. And I don't think Red Lobster has been on people's radar for years now. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Somebody said Jabbar said, Wyatt, get the blackened chicken Alfredo. Now I could probably do that. I'm a chicken head. I love chicken cooked all kind of ways. Look, listen, man. I'm a chicken head. I can eat chicken wings every day, all day. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they say gone, been gone. Bring it back. Let's make this young man the new face of reestablishing these burned out built businesses. I can't wait to see him be successful. So if there, Stephen Speed says Seymour location has been closed. Okay. Wasn't that CK who called the show and he said that's where he take his dates? Because I think it was like the high plaid. And I was saying to myself when CK said that, I was like, damn, not Captain D's, but Red Lobster? Red Lobster, is that some type of hot spot? I ain't never known Red Lobster. Red Lobster was a hot spot in the 80s and the 90s, I believe. It was like taking a girl on a date and you was about to peel off some dollars to take her to the Red Lobster. I don't know. Tracy said, "Why you tripping? It is still there. The what? Which one? The one across from up there by Woodward? See, I don't eat Red Lobster. I don't know. I'm just saying that I remember Red Lobster was the spot that the dudes, would pull up with you know what I'm saying? That was the spot you would take a young lady to impress her. I don't go to any seafood restaurant, let alone Red Lobster. I don't go to any, so I don't know the ones that are actually banging. I don't know which ones are doing what. I just know that Red Lobster fell off a long time ago, like Perkins, and they start falling off and they eliminated a lot of them. And I guess the fact that they 70 million in the hole would probably validate what I'm saying. They fell off, so I don't know. Hey, let me get off of that. Let's wish this brother well. Go support Red Lobster. And I don't have any stake. I don't know. Maybe I'll buy some stock in Red Lobster. Maybe I'll see if it's a publicly traded company. I'll look into it and see if I can get a few dollars in there and wish him well. Because you got to understand, when the stock starts to drop, the companies, the board tends to start showing a little bit of resistance of success. When the stock goes up, they have promise for the company. So if we go in and buy some stock for Red Lobster, maybe that'll open the doors for this brother to have more opportunity. They will invest more on top of the 70 million, and maybe he'll have his success. Maybe one day he'll own his own firm of recoupness. Okay, those are the type of people who bring companies from bad spots and bring him back to life. So maybe he'll do his own thing one day. Right now, he works for Red Lobster, which is fine, but maybe he'll come in and help some of our companies one day in the near future. That all being said, let me go to the phone lines before I get out of here. I got a whopping 12 minutes left. Let's see how much we can get in 12 minutes. Good afternoon, caller. This is Wyatt. Who am I speaking with?
Hey, it's Black Russia. Wyatt, what's up?
Black Russia, what's good with you, brother? How you feeling?
Hey, I'm doing good, man. I could get into a whole other show about all my experiences at the Red Lobster, bro.
Are you a Red Lobster fan?
Oh, man, I used to work at Red Lobster like when I was in college for like 2 years during undergrad.
Okay.
I worked in the kitchen. I started off having to wash dishes. I hated it. I washed dishes and got off dishes and started learning how to make the biscuits. And when I learned how to make the biscuits, then I started learning how to read the tickets and put the food on the plate.
Okay.
And so then I started learning how to do the grill and the broiler and all the other stuff. So, hey, it was a good experience for me. Got to eat whatever we wanted from Red Lobster. It was great.
Good.
Like,
I hope him well. I wish him well. I hope he succeeds.
It's really not. I mean, it's really not a good. Let me make sure I pick my words right. It's not good unless you go and take it to the next level, right? So like, hopefully he took it to the next level. Right. But like just doing a line job in college, that's great to get the money. But like, if you want to take it to the next level, that's what you're supposed to do with them.
Okay.
So.
Okay. I buy
and
that.
like on the stock market, it's not gonna be Red Lobster. It used to be owned by Darden, but I think Darden sold it. So you want to look for the parent company when you're looking for Red Lobster.
Okay.
Just FYI.
Will do. I appreciate that. That'll save me a little bit of research. I'll research it right away. Sometimes you go in the dark looking for Red Lobster and you can't find it. And it's like, whoa, wait a minute. And then you'll give up. Like maybe it's not publicly traded. So thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, because there's another company that does. A lot of companies do that. Like, foods. Sure. They'll have a parent company.
Sure, because they're owned by one company or one particular company may own quite a few different flagships. So they may be under some big conglomerate, LLC, whatever, But what's on your mind today, bro?
Well, yeah, I was calling because, and I said this to another person today on, in the radio waves about this report from the ACLU regarding the school to prison pipeline for Cincinnati Public Schools specifically. That kind of raised my eyebrows. I didn't know if you saw it or not.
I did. I seen it. I was reading. I get these updates on my phone or my device from Cincinnati.com. And it's something about CPS, and it's something in regards to the prison, the pipeline. And there's a group. I don't remember the group off the top of my head. I did burn the video. I can show it. But it's something about CPS and the prison, the pipeline type of thing that's going on. And I'm saying it's 2024 and we still saying that. It's just crazy.
Right. That was in the 90s, whether 80s. I don't know.
Bruh, it's been forever and a day. But you have who you need to make these changes. I'm just wondering why the changes haven't been made. I just don't get it. I'm tired. I don't know why people like the hamster on the wheel situation, but I'm just not that guy. I don't do stuff like that.
Right. I mean, this is a scenario where everybody in the position they want. So like, why is this occurring? Why is the school to prison?
Because it's not to cut to the chase. Now, I'm on limited time, but I love
so get right to it.
Yeah. So and to be honest with you, it's because it's not a system that's meant to be fixed, brother. It's a system that's in place and it's doing exactly what it's meant to do. It's the people around it that enable it, that keep it going the way it is. It's just like people are trying to defend, they defend certain behaviors that go on in the schools, and then they want to blame it on the different outlets of what's happening, when in fact, all we got to do is go into the homes. Now, when you start talking about fixing the home, then you'll have my attention. But you can't say that these public schools are prison to pipelines when public school, you only paying attention to the public schools in the inner city. There's public schools throughout the United States of America all over the place, and they don't have that same stigma on them.
Right, but Cincinnati apparently does, right? That's crazy. So think about it like this, Wyatt. So the last superintendent, Irene Wright, there were supposedly measurables in terms of academic achievement.
Right.
And then
did they show that?
Out the door.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but
go ahead.
Were they able to show that she was making any type of changes in the numbers or anything? I'm just curious to know.
Supposedly there was internal reports. I'll find the information.
Okay.
But supposedly there's internal reports that said, and I'm not saying it was a super jump in the change, but there was
don't matter.
Metrics.
I wouldn't care if it was a quarter percent going to. I'm sorry, bro. I wouldn't care if it was a 0.25% going north. Okay, going up. It's better than it was before she got here. And if you really wanted me to, if I had to bet money, if I was a bettor and I bet money on it, I would say that she probably was making certain changes. But there were probably
I heard she was pop-up with some schools, and I heard the teachers didn't like that. Like, but that's her job though, to check to make sure y'all doing what y'all supposed to do, whether she there or not there.
Well, sure. I mean, I thought that's what isn't she an administrator of supervision? She's not an in-person. She's not a teacher. Okay, she is to make sure that the administration is doing what it's supposed to do. So to supervise the administration, that's her job. So to have resistance, and here's the thing: I don't know for a fact that the resistance came from the teachers themselves, or if it came from the teachers union. Maybe everybody complained to the union. I don't know, but I tell you what: if there was any change, I'm for the change. Okay, whatever it takes. If the teachers don't like your ass, more likely you doing a good job. That's all I can say.
Right, and I mean, look at the scenario now, because after that article came out last night, now the Inquirer this morning just put out an opinion piece discussing how the taxpayers and the parents and everybody was cheated out of a process to compare Shonda Murphy to everybody else who might have been available as the superintendent. So now you got to ask the question, well, why was this process rushed so quick? It's because, like you said, it's designed what it's supposed to do. They want to keep the school to prison pipeline going. That's why they have a damn search. Get somebody who's been a CPS for the last 30 years who's comfortable not pushing nobody. That's how this looks now with all this coming down the pipe. We get this report after they do the interim tag removal a week after they do it. There's a reason for that. So I hear what you're saying. It's designed to do this. They'll put people in place from the teachers union who are designed to make sure these kids go straight to the pipeline.
Well, that's what Miss Wright was scheduled to do. She just wasn't going. I got her back. All right, now
I was with her too. Yeah,
I just think that they thought they was hiring. And I'm sorry, this might sound a little shady to Miss Murphy, and I don't mean to be that way, okay? Because she could come in and make an absolute change. She could go for the better. I don't know. I think personally, and she may get mad, or they may get mad, or whoever might get mad. If she comes in and start making a serious north change of the school system, they're gonna get rid of her ass too. They're going to get rid of her too. If she start making too much noise, and if she start directing contracts outside of the teachers unions approvals and things of that nature, they're going to make it tough for her too. Sorry, she might not like my comment of that, but that's what they do. It's not designed to succeed. You can't have 30 years, 40 years, maybe even 50 years of a system designed the way it is, and you looking for a different outcome, and you got 4 decades of steady pace. It's designed to be that way. That's why it's producing what it's producing. It ain't no different than it was in the 80s and the 90s. The only thing that's different from the 80s and the 90s and the 2000s are the people. So the mentalities have changed. The system is still the same.
It's a damn shame we got to see on the front page of WCPO in 2024.
Well, listen, man, I keep telling people it's like this. You gotta look at it like this, Black Russia. I know when change. Look, you can always tell when real change is about to happen by the people that they bring in. You can always tell. All right, when things are meant to be for the good, you go out and get an ass kicker like Joe Clark. What was his name from Lean On Me? Joe Clark. Joe Clark came in to fix up that. And here's the thing. Here's what a lot of people need to know, because I got 3 minutes. I'm on countdown. What a lot of people need to know is this. When you have somebody that comes in and challenges the administration, that's a red flag to those folks. That's a serious red flag. All right. And when you talk about eliminating, listen to this. Black folks, we need to pay attention. When you got somebody talking about they eliminating the Department of Insurance, or the Department of Education, the reason why people want you mad at that type of shit is because the fat cats at the top, are the ones that are going to pay the price, not the children. I don't think it can get any worse when you're talking about 20 to 25% of your children in the 11th and 12th grade are reading and doing math at proficiency level. That means 80% of them are basically under, they're not making it. They're not doing right. So how much worse could it get? So when you're talking about eliminating the Department of Education, you're talking about dismantling a system that's not working for you anyway. And what happens? Your superintendents across this country and your union reps and people like that, the superintendents over at Baltimore school, Baltimore, Maryland school system, make $500,000 a year in a failing company. Somebody tell me what CEO is making $500,000 a year and they're not making a profit. They're not. Okay, the CEO that just took over Red Lobster, if he's making $500,000, he's walking into a bankruptcy. He's walking into a problem. He only has so much time to get that right, or they're going to get rid of his ass, because they're not paying him just to be there for the style points. They paying him to turn it around. They won't give him 30 years, 40 years to get it right. No, they're not. So why do you think it's okay for them to get these CEOs or superintendents for these schools and it never turn around and they stay at a clip of about 20 to 25 proficiency levels? That means it's meant to be that way. I'm sorry. I got to just call it what it is. And then we got the people in the community that don't really want to have a real conversation of what the problem is. It's always something other than what it really is. It's a combination of what they say too, but it's that municipal, it's that small portion that they have to argue on. Okay, his mama don't feed him, his mama don't care, he don't have the same home love. Yeah, and that's what they ride off of. That's it. And then when people speak up and say, well, wait a minute, now you sound like you fussing and cussing and don't give a shit about that kid. That child, you don't give a shit about that child. That child is not the one that's making the real big, huge downfall of the achievement. That's not who's doing it. It's the people that's enabling it. And if you really look at all these school systems across this country that are failing, they all have something in common. And you can think of the 2 or the 3 things that they all have in common. Go ahead, close us out, Black Rush. It's 2:00. I got to run.
Yeah, have a good evening.
Oh, that it?
Yeah, I'll let you have it, bro.
All right, brother. I really appreciate you, man. Thanks. Hey, we'll bring it back up on Monday, man, because I really want to cover this, because they have an article in the newspaper right now. And, it's something we need to address. People need to really address what's going on. And I mean, it's written, it's clear as day for me. It's clear as day to me. I could clearly see what's going on. And I guess I'm going to be the only one that's going to be brave enough to really tell you what the problem is. I guess we just going to find out through Wyatt Live, but we're going to have to find out on Wyatt Live come Monday. Maybe they'll get all their shit in order and they'll come up with these other stories. But it's been decades of hearing the same old thing. Peace and love to everybody, man. I'll catch y'all on the next one. I'll see y'all Monday at 1:00. Everybody have a great holiday. Don't eat too much. If you do eat a lot of turkey, go out and run the next day. I dare you to try to run a half a mile. Peace and love to everybody, man. I'll see you on Monday, 1:00. Woo! Woo!
Look, I be riding through my old hood, but I'm in my new whip. Same old attitude, but I'm on that new shit. They say they gon' ride me, see me never do shit, cause they know that's the reason they gon' end up on the news clip. Audemars on my wrist, bust down. We popping bottles like I scored a winning touchdown. Remember me dead broke, look at me up now. I run my city from South Philly back to Uptown. Thank God, all these bottles I pop, all this paper I've been getting, all these models I pop. I done sold 100,000 for my album got dropped. And I'm only 23, I'm the shit, now look at me. I'm a boss like my nigga Rose. Shorty asked me for a check, I told that bitch like no way, cause I made it from the bottom, it was never no way. And I never had a job, you know I had to sell, yeah. Bitch, I'm a boss, I call a shot. I'm with the murder team, call a cop. We in the building, y'all are not. You showing the paper, you gon' ball or not. Bitch, I'm a boss, bitch, I'm a boss. I play the shots, I call the calls. We in this bitch, it's going down. Yeah, and the king that with my motherfucking crown. Bitch, I'm a boss, bitch, I'm a boss. Bitch, I'm a boss, bitch, I'm a boss. Bitch, I'm a boss, bitch, I'm a boss. I play the shots, I call the calls. Yeah, hey.
Got so many shades, they thought I had a lazy eye. Shorty roll me smooth as my Mercedes ride. No love, cry when only babies die. And when I go, that casket better cost 100,000.
I pray to God I look my killer in his eyes. Snatch his soul out his shirt, just take him for that ride. OG is one who's standing on his own feet. A boss is one who guarantee we gon' meet. Fuck a blog dog, cause one day we gon' meet. I'ma spaz on your ass like I'm on knee. Or a double stack, better nigga, double that. Jerry Jones money, nigga, you a running back. Herschel Walker, Bo Jack, Ricky Waters better run that dope back. Boss, and I put that on my Maybach. 400 down, bitch, you wish you saved Bitch, that. I'm a boss.
I'm a boss.
Bitch, I'm a boss.
I'm a boss.
I play the shots. I call the calls. We in this bitch. It's going down. Yeah, look at that with my motherfucking crowd. Bitch, I'm a boss.
I'm a boss.
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 Bitch, I'm a boss.
I'm a
I
boss.
play the shots. I call the calls.
Yeah.
Couple cars I don't never drive. Bikes I don't never ride. Crib I ain't never been. Pool I don't never swim. Fool, you ain't better than I move like the president. Everything black on black. You know I be strapping that. Ratting ass niggas walking around wearing wire. Fucking up the gang, got the hood on fire. Bitch, I'm a king. Call me sire. You say I don't run my city, you a motherfucking liar. I'm a boss. You a fraud. You cross the line, I get you murdered for a call. Murder, out in Vegas. I took the law. At the fight, we watching floor, we on the floor. Yeah, scared money don't make no money. If I ever go broke, I'ma take your money. I ain't never drop a dime, you ain't take nothing from me in the hood every day. Bitch, I'm good, what I say? Bitch, I'm a boss.
I'm a boss.
Bitch, I'm a boss.
I'm a boss.
I play the shots. I call the calls. We in this bitch. It's going down. Yeah, look at that with my motherfucking crowd. Bitch, I'm a boss.
I'm a boss.
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 Bitch, I'm a boss.
I'm a
I
boss.
play the shots. I call the calls.
Yeah.
Hey.
Maybach music.